Unit 14. The biggest and the best. Page 93, Exercise 2, Conversation. Which is larger? Part A. Listen and practice.
Here's an interesting geography quiz.
Oh, I love geography. Ask me the questions.
Sure. First question. Which country is larger, China or Canada?
I know. Canada is larger than China.
Okay. Next. What's the longest river in the Americas?
I think it's the Mississippi.
Here's a hard one. Which country is more crowded, Monaco or Singapore?
I'm not sure. I think Monaco is more crowded.
Okay. One more. Which South American capital city is the highest, La Paz, Quito, or Bogota?
Oh, that's easy. Bogota is the highest.
Page 93, Exercise 2, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. How many questions did Wendy get right?
So let's see how you did on this quiz. The first question, which is larger, China or Canada? You said...
Canada.
And you're right. Both are large, but Canada is larger. Next, what's the longest river in the Americas? You said the Mississippi. Sorry, no, it's the Amazon.
Oh, of course.
This next question I didn't know. Monaco is more crowded than Singapore.
So I got it right? I just guessed.
And finally, you said that Bogota is the highest capital city in South America.
Yeah, I remember hearing that somewhere.
Sorry, Wendy, but you're wrong. La Paz in Bolivia is the highest.
Really? Wow, I guess I didn't do so well. 2 right, but 2 wrong.
Page 93, Exercise 3, Grammar Focus. Comparisons with adjectives.
Which country is larger, Canada or China?
Canada is larger than China.
Which city has the largest population, Tokyo, Mexico City, or Sao Paulo?
Tokyo has the largest population of the 3.
What is the most beautiful mountain in the world?
I think Mount Fuji is the most beautiful.
Adjective, comparative, superlative.
Long, longer, the longest.
Dry, drier, the driest.
Big, bigger, the biggest.
Famous, more famous, the most famous.
Beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful.
Good, better, the best.
Bad, worse, the worst.
Page 94, Exercise 4, Pronunciation. Questions of choice. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how the intonation in questions of choice drops, then rises, and then drops.
Which city is more crowded, Hong Kong or Cairo?
Which city is the most expensive, London, Tokyo, or Moscow?
Page 94, Exercise 6, Listening. Game show. Listen to 3 people on a TV game show. Check the correct answers.
Our contestants this evening are Jack, Susan, and Jonathan. And now, contestants, let's get right to our first question. Question number 1. Which is the oldest? The Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, or the Panama Canal? Jack?
The Statue of Liberty is the oldest. They built it in 1886. They didn't build the Eiffel Tower until 1889 and the Panama Canal until 1914.
That's correct. Question number 2. What is the highest waterfall in the world? Is it Niagara Falls, Angel Falls, or Victoria Falls? Susan.
Angel Falls is the highest. It's over 1,000 meters high.
That's right. Question number 3. Which is the heaviest? A pound of gold, a pound of butter, or a pound of feathers? Jonathan.
They all weigh the same.
Yes. Question number 4. Which country is the largest? The U.S., China, or Canada? Nobody knows? Does anybody want to guess? Jack.
China is the largest.
No, sorry.
Shoot.
Jonathan.
Canada is the largest.
Correct. Question number 5. Which country has the largest population? India, Russia, or China? Susan.
China has the largest.
Very good. Question number 6. Which is the smallest? Australia, Argentina, or Brazil? Susan.
Argentina is the smallest of the 3.
That's right. Okay, contestants, the winner is...
Page 95, Exercise 9, Conversation. Distances and Measurements. Part A. Listen and practice.
I'm going to Australia next year. Aren't you from Australia, Beth?
Actually, I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, I didn't know that. So what's it like there?
Oh, it's beautiful. There are lots of farms, and it's very mountainous.
Really? How high are the mountains?
Well, the highest one is Mount Cook. It's about 3,800 meters high.
Wow! So how far is New Zealand from Australia?
Well, I live in Auckland, and Auckland is about 2,000 kilometers from Sydney.
Maybe I should visit you next year, too.
Page 95, Exercise 9, Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What else is New Zealand famous for?
Tell me a little more about New Zealand, Beth.
Well, it has some great beaches. There are some excellent surfing beaches in the North Island.
Well, I don't really like surfing, but I love boating.
Really? You can go boating in Auckland. It's one of the most popular places for sailing, and you should definitely try jet boating in the South Island.
Oh, I'd love to do that. It sounds really exciting.
It is. And there's good skiing in New Zealand. Lots of people go there to ski.
It sounds perfect for me. Now I have to go.
Page 96, Exercise 10, Grammar Focus. Questions with how.
How far is New Zealand from Australia?
It's about 2,000 kilometers, 1,200 miles.
How big is Singapore?
It's 710 square kilometers, 274 square miles.
How high is Mount Cook?
It's 3,740 meters high, 12,250 feet.
How deep is the Grand Canyon?
It's about 1,900 meters deep, 6,250 feet.
How long is the Mississippi River?
It's about 5,970 kilometers long, 3,710 miles. How hot is Auckland in the summer?
It gets up to about 23 degrees Celsius, 74 degrees Fahrenheit.
How cold is it in the winter?
It goes down to about 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Units 13 to 14 progress check. Page 98, Exercise 2, Listening. In a restaurant. Listen to 6 requests in a restaurant. Check the best response. 1,
Could I have a table for 2, please?
2,
Can I get you anything to drink?
3,
What would you like for dinner?
4,
What kind of dressing would you like?
5,
What vegetable would you like?
6.
Would you like dessert?